Well, howdy folks. Welcome back to It's All About Racing. In this episode, we're going to have another throwback look at this 2001 NAPA Motorparts Chevrolet Monte Carlo number 15 car driven by none other than Michael Waltrip. Now, Michael Waltrip is a former NASCAR driver, commentator, team owner, and author of 1999's Blink of an Eye. And in this book, he described living with Richard and Kyle Petty for a time, and Richard advised him not to waste time in the lower series, go straight in the Cup Series, which may have been a mistake, as it took him quite a few starts to get his first win. We'll talk about that in a moment. Waltrip was famous for pissing off Dale Earnhardt with a questionable move, after which Earnhardt gave him the finger. I suspect Earnhardt probably gave a lot of drivers the finger. I don't know why they talk about this with Michael, but who knows. He had a horrific head-on crash into a gate in the 1990 Budweiser 250 in Bristol, Tennessee. Most people speculated that he was seriously injured, even if alive, as his car had folded up, and they actually have the remains of that car in a museum. Anyhow, he walked away without serious injury. He was a two-time winner of the Daytona 500, 2001 and 2003. In fact, this was the car that he drove for all four of those wins, all of which were on Super Speedways for Dale Earnhardt Inc. And his 2001 win at the Daytona 500 broke a record 462 consecutive races without a win. Yeah, that is quite a few. And he is the younger brother of three-time NASCAR champion Daryll Waltrip. Now here's a cool look at the front of the car. As you can see, I got his signature there on the windshield. Believe me, I never saw him sign this. I'm pretty sure I bought this off the vendor display, autographed. Now, to summarize his career in the NASCAR Cup Series, he ran 784 races over 33 years. His best finish was 12th in 1994 and 1995. He had 4 wins, guys, 133 top 10s. That's not bad. And 4 poles. You got to admit, I kind of like this. This NAPA livery is just so iconic. It's really, really cool. And it has the typical, stripes along the side that all the Dale Earnhardt Inc. cars had at that time. He also competed in NASCAR Xfinity Series with 279 races over 22 years, a best finish of 13 in 2004. Guys, he never come close to winning a championship ever. However, he did have 11 wins in the Xfinity Series with 105 top 10s and 14 poles, much better than he did in the Cup Series. Now, he only ran 9 races in the Craftsman Truck Series over 6 years, and he had 1 win, 4 top 10s, and 0 poles. That is not too bad. And get a load of this. He even competed in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2011 with AF Corsa, and they were DNF in the LM GTE Pro class. Here's a cool look into the rear of the car. Scanning back, you can see that. Nice, pretty sparkle blue finish that they have on this. As I'm sure all of you know, the hood and the trunk open up, exposing the engine and the fuel cells. And there is a good look at the engine compartment and the engine itself. Now you flip all these cars over and you get a really good look at the fans, the engine, the transmission hub, the drive shaft itself. You scan out, you see the exhaust, the suspension, which in many car works, in this car it does not, as well as the wheels and the fuel cell. Pretty cool. Now folks, that wraps up this episode of It's All About Racing with the NAPA number 15 car, that of Michael Waltrip, who drove for Dale Earnhardt Inc. Thanks for watching. See you next time.